Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be watching Umbrella Academy Season 2 Episode 10, which is called The End of Something. It's the end of
the
Season 2. Honestly, I don't think we're going to do much of a recap for this one. We can run through a couple of bits, but realistically, you can watch our other episode.
We need to get right in and see this finale because that last episode was...
We talked a lot about the last one as well.
Yeah.
Right, quick fire round. So, alright, sad times. Ben seems to be gone for good, which I'm super sad about. But here's hoping, you never know with this show. Reginald Hargreaves is a skin suit of an alien dude. That's really weird.
Creepy as hell.
Really blew our minds.
Yeah.
Most of the episode did. Vanya's been calmed down. Kennedy still got shot because after 5 fought 5, old 5 got sent to Back to the Future.
So 2019.
To 2019, and
technically the past.
Yeah, now. I wish it was still 2019. This year sucks.
Well, no, we have to go through 2020 again.
And then, so the briefcase got cut in half, so 5 can't use the briefcase to get them back to present day. Harlan seems to have Vanya's powers, and the handler knows about that towards the end of the episode.
Does not seem best pleased about it at all.
No, well, like they're going to try and control him or something instead.
Or let's go to war.
Still don't actually know what happened to the dad, like, because it kind of cut off. Oh no, wait, did he kill him?
He tried. The father tried to shoot them up.
He did, and then
accidentally shot
the
kid who
the
bounced
bullet
it back.
Deflected it. It did hit the dad, didn't
it?
There's so much went on
right
in the last
season,
the last episode. God, felt like a season. And then, so we thought the reveal was going to happen for Lila, that it was her mum that killed her parents, but then it showed that it was 5 that killed her parents, but we're not really sure which one of those it actually is. And then the handler ate the fish guy. I think that's pretty much it for that.
That's the cliff notes. So, I think we're ready to go. So, if you want to see more from us, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps. And just smash that notification bell so that you'll be notified the moment we upload anything. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
Let's go.
Right, 2006.
Oh, it'll be Ben.
Yeah, this is Ben's funeral, and these are the mini Hargreaves.
I'm not happy.
Oh, Pogo.
Older Pogo. I want more baby Pogo.
Thankfully, there are powerful forces pushing back. Individuals who have the strength to pull together against insurmountable odds. None of you are such people.
Oh, dick.
Oh, full of emotion and sympathy there.
He's such a dick. Because he's not human, so that's how.
He's an alien.
How can he be so inhuman? Because he's literally not human.
Wait, which one was Klaus?
I think, isn't that Klaus?
That might be Klaus. Is he drinking already?
I need to go back.
Oh, Klaus is the one that kept him there.
I know, but there's a light, and he told me to walk into it.
So it was Klaus that kept him around. He's going to be probably, I'd assume, devastated.
I kind of hope he is devastated, to be honest, because he was an absolute
No, I know,
dick to him.
but... And then to know that he didn't even really say bye or anything. They've definitely all done some big changes in the old timeline.
I'm sorry, since when are you an expert in the commission?
Since I got back from there. Yeah, they headhunted me, offered me a job.
Is 5 going to be jealous?
You were on the infinite switch.
Hell yeah, I made that machine
Oh no. So he's like her now, suspended in emotion, I think.
No, what are you doing?
Bad idea. Tell the rest, maybe?
I'm leaving.
Well, at least you told them.
Vanya, we need to stick together, okay? Now more than ever.
That's why I'm telling you this.
Yeah, I need your help.
I know that he needs my help.
The smart thing for once. Communication.
I need your help too.
Please, unite.
No, Diego.
Don't be...
We have other priorities right now.
No!
How? You all suck so much.
I guess I'll see you when I see you.
Dickheads. It's
You
all
are
going to go
all
terribly wrong now.
Anything bad that happens now is entirely on their
Or
shoulders.
they'll all get back to the future without Vanya or something. And also, never...
Nope.
Ben, God,
There we go.
all these years, and I thought it was my fault that he didn't take his ticket to heaven.
Don't be like, okay, see ya. Get out.
You should get out, because I need
Oh
you.
no, I'm coming with.
Yay! Yay!
Hey!
Are we for 2 more?
Children ride in the back.
I can't believe he just went.
I mean, he's the visible child, but he's the oldest one. Where's Luther?
He's sitting, he's got to sit in the trunk.
Oh, you might want to pump them tyres up.
Anyone makes a fat joke and I'm out of here.
I feel sorry for that car.
Yeah.
I'm glad they all kind of had their little freak out, but now they're
Finally
working as a cohesive unit. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the last suite.
But surely his vendetta should be against Handler.
Yeah. I mean, he can't get Handler, he can get them. What the
Whoa,
fuck?
that's extreme. No one else noticed that? I suppose maybe they can't get near if he doesn't let them. But the Handler's going to be there, right? She knows about
no
it.
way, yeah.
Who are you? The only one who can help Harlan.
Ben's not there to get in and possess him and help that way.
But she might be able to, like,
Mind
balance
link
out
him
the
or
power.
something. Oh no. Handler or someone. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Well, Five and Diego should go. They know how to deal with them.
Yeah, they're probably the most well-equipped.
I like that the pace has been a little bit more chilled so far. But...
That's not who he killed.
Oh, I hope this is a reveal. Yeah. She's trying to cover that.
7 of us, 2 of you.
Wait for it.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Balls. They really need Vanya right now. The mask made me think of Hazel and Cha-Cha though.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
those two in the back. Oh, there's quite a few with masks.
I think it's just kind of the commission. Jesus Christ, that is the entire commission.
This is going to be fun.
Okay.
This small little farm's turned into quite the
It's
arena.
like freaking Helm's Deep up in here.
Yay. One thing. Now get Harlan and Vanya to fuck up all
Yeah.
of this lot.
Yeah, you are.
Come on, girl, control it. What? When did he have this power?
I think that's how he controls the knives.
Oh. That was sick.
That was badass. It does make me think though he could have been doing a lot more
Yeah.
this season. But
He's
it
got
did
that.
took a lot out of him. So
Aww.
I mean, yeah, they're all pretty useless in this situation.
Bring summon the armies of the dead. Is it the Swede?
No, it's the high pitched tone. It's Vanya.
Oh,
She's about to go full Vanya.
she's
on
going full
these.
superhero. She looks fucking awesome. What if it kills her though?
Suck
Wow.
it!
This is what your
Fuck
son's
everything
thinking.
in this direction.
Apart from those two in a nice little protective bubble.
Of course.
She did that quickly, but well done. Controlled her powers.
That's impressive.
It's over.
It's never over.
Literally just about to say that.
Apart from these two pricks. Well, Lila's not as much of a prick.
Your turn, dear.
What?
Well, that's what one of the other kids is.
No, but it wouldn't have the same power. Vanya. What the fuck?
She's the mimic. That's how she was keeping up with Five in their fight before. She stole his jumping powers.
That's a good point. She can just steal people's powers.
So I had the right idea, just the wrong character.
That's why she stole them from her parents, because she is a suit.
Anytime you're finding a particularly powerful superhero, send her against them. She steals the power and then messes them up.
But then Harlan did it as well, so... Oh, no. That wasn't Five, was it?
It was.
It's run out of his... Oh. I'm stressed out.
Yeah, look, she's used his portal jumping.
Yeah.
Their families are shit out of luck.
No, she's... Yeah, you're right.
Look at that, sorry for Luther. The
She's
one...
going to rumour Alison now and fucking... Oh, no. Because that's a really dangerous power to have. Well, she's a bit more evil than I thought. Unless she is
She's just
trying,
angry.
She's just trying to kill Five.
I'm Lila. It is so nice to meet you.
Good to see Alison get a chance to throw down.
Yeah.
She's pretty badass.
I heard of you. You stopped breathing.
She can intercept other people's rumours. Oh my god, Lila is terrifying.
You know how I was saying how she seemed like a big character and now she's not, and I wish I hadn't said that.
Yep. Well, Five's
Five.
alright, so that's a plus. For about
Someone just needs to tell her that it wasn't him.
any excuse.
Yeah. Ooh.
Really thought we were going to lose
Yeah.
two siblings there in 2 episodes. I was not okay with that.
Just tell him. Just tell her you didn't kill her parents. Fuck no. So she's just collecting superhero kids like she did with Lila. Oh.
Like an evil Umbrella Academy.
Fuck her up, Harlan. Come on.
Everything in this family should be a discussion.
Team Zero,
unstoppable.
So unoriginal.
If we can do everything we can do, then she might as well just be one of us. Maybe we need to consider that there's more.
There
of
were
us
like
out there.
30. See, I've said this.
did.
Oh,
She's not our biological.
none of you are.
Okay.
Because if she learns, she might become one of the Umbrella Academy, which would be sick.
Yeah.
The flower merchant.
I told
Did
you.
he?
He really did.
I bet it was his mum that told him to do it, though.
Yeah, she stamped
Yeah.
the file.
Alright, she faked the kill order.
Bullshit! I saw the kill order.
That all makes sense.
She never cared about your parents. She was looking for you.
Because you're one of us.
Yeah.
Because you're one of us.
Took the words right out of my mouth there, do you?
Love shouldn't have to hurt this much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Even Alison was like, oh.
You don't know me, Diego.
Don't I?
Oh, you Diego.
She loves him, though. She said it.
That we can be your family.
What?
No! Oh, it's got to
Five's
be.
gonna jump back in 5 seconds. It's like,
It's got to be some time travel
or
involved.
she's
here.
gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it.
Lila's gonna stop her and come on.
And sacrifice herself because nothing good ever happens. Harlan. Or not.
What the fuck? Sissy comes out of nowhere and just shoots her in the head. Yay! Actually happy to see him.
You did the good
Oh.
thing. Woo!
Forgot about this fucking Swede.
Maybe your appetite is disproportionate to the size
Yeah.
of your-
Yep, little
Knew
5
that was
second
gonna
jump.
pay back.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird that he's suddenly been able to do that.
Well, I think it's just we're seeing what he usually, because usually we just see him start the jump and then end it. This is what
Okay.
happens when he's jumping. We just don't usually see it. I'm wondering. I thought he might still be injured.
Yes.
Answer me. Is it true?
Goddamn Swede. Now she's not.
Now she's not gonna know.
Yeah.
Who the hell was that?
They've never met, have they?
No, I don't think he's seen him. She's just running.
Yes.
That's interesting to know that she can do that. Another power that she's got. Or
But the question is that because he's like Lila,
I don't
or is
think
this
so,
part
because
of her?
this is before they were all born on that date. They were born in 1989
Yeah, true,
or something.
80.
60s.
Yeah.
Can he speak now? I want her to be able to bring them back to the
Yeah.
future.
I mean, enough chaos has been caused there that they could probably just leave and pretend everyone had died on the farm.
Yeah, yeah.
there's a lot of people
There's a
there.
lot.
Oh, no,
Yay!
that's-
It's
that's
Herb
Dot.
and Dot. They've
Herb
come
and
to
Dot.
help. They both got a briefcase and only one.
I think that's just her bag.
Oh, but the handler's dead now anyway. So
Yeah.
See you guys.
When did they come up with that?
We need to elect a new board of directors.
that's what you said.
As I called it.
I've been voted in as acting chairperson.
Oh, shit. Herb, we need a favor.
Oh, sure, anything.
Briefcase.
Yeah. Did they not look around? Like, take many briefcases home. Everyone have one.
We can't go with you. Why not? To the future? Ryan, it's crazy talk. What would that even look like?
Not as advanced as you thought back in
Yeah.
the 60s. Pretty good, but
Just the three of us. What about Harlan?
there's treatment for him there as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're in greater risk of losing Harlan's in the 60s than you are in now.
I can't put that child in any more danger.
But he'd be looked after. Like,
But just by being in the Hargreaves proximity, they would be
Yeah.
in constant danger.
but just I feel like them being in the future would be safer for them. And Harlan, if he's got autism or something like that, they actually,
Would treat it,
recognise
yeah.
that and treat it and don't just think they're mental.
If you ever find a safe way back to me, you take it. You hear me?
Briefcase! All take a briefcase! If they don't all take a briefcase, I'm really annoyed now. But, I mean, I don't know how old she is.
Here, Sissy,
Yeah.
I'd say mid-30s.
Old enough to still potentially be alive in present day if she met an old sissy and knew that she did have a nice life.
Oh, yeah.
Or she could look her up, you know what I mean? You would, wouldn't you? If you went back to the future and you left her there, you'd look her up. Same with Ray.
Oh.
Oh, she's she been there. If you were given the opportunity to go to the future, would you take it?
We should have known I'd find a way to get the last word in.
But Lila's gone. Where?
That's the big question. I
She
kind of thought
never
it
got
was.
the answer. Yeah, I thought she was going to be the family with them.
I thought it was going to be like a kind of Godfather style ending where the last scene was her becoming head of the commission. No one ended happily. Like,
It kind of is.
well, it's kind of.
But they have to deal with...
Oh, come on, Dave.
No.
Before.
Oh God.
Has he found the cult bugs?
He has.
You talk.
They'll calm him down a
It was
bit.
such a non-entity really this season, the Swedes, but well, it's probably just going through it.
No.
And we have to live with the
It looked more like Diego's power than.
Maybe he had powers beforehand, and that's why he was able to take in
Yeah.
hers. But
$50 to leave here.
I thought he was going to do something important there. No,
Yeah.
he's just getting his
Getting
hat.
a
It's a
good
pretty
hat.
cool hat, to be fair. Can't really blame him.
why don't you all have a briefcase?
They probably only allowed one.
Fanny could still use it to go back though.
Yeah.
Did they? I'd go
Yeah, look
outside
outside.
first. Yeah,
Oh, I thought someone was going to be there waiting for
it's
them.
gonna be Mum. No.
Aw.
Aww.
Why is there a painting of Ben over the mantelpiece?
I knew you'd show up eventually.
Timeline changed. Must have been.
Yep.
You're right.
Or he's an alien that doesn't die.
Oh, this isn't your home.
This is the Umbrella Academy.
Wrong again. This is the Sparrow Academy.
He found different superheroes because
Yeah.
of them. Ben's part of it. Are the guys up there just them, or? No, it was definitely Ben. He just had a different haircut, which is why they didn't show all the people at the top. I might have to go back and watch that and see the silhouettes because
There was someone hovering a big cube. There was kind of a glowy eldritch cube looking
Harlan
thing.
or Vanya.
Maybe.
I mean, I was just wondering if that's all of them,
But just in a slightly altered
because they've
timeline.
messed up the universe.
Again.
And they've turned up there, and they're like, Dad, and he's like, what the? And it's just them, but they look different because they've obviously. I mean, obviously they were going to mess up. They've changed so much that they weren't supposed to.
That
But
was.
God, I was like, oh, it's wrapped up a lot, and now it's just left me with like, what the hell? So Harlan still has powers, but it's like, did he have powers? Because it felt like they had a connection before any of that
Yeah.
happened anyway. Maybe she just gave him like her powers.
Maybe
I
she
think-
just boosted his powers with hers.
Well, they're obviously going to come back. It's going to come back into
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
And like I said, you wouldn't go through all of that and then go to the future, and not like look up.
Everything.
Look up Ray Chestnut, and you.
I'm quite surprised we didn't get a little kind of what happened to Ray montage.
Yeah. Well, because I would.
But I quite liked Alison's closing monologue, so
Yeah.
I think it balanced out. I imagine maybe they'll look him up.
I was going to
in the
say,
post-season.
would you
Next
take
season, sorry.
if you were offered the chance to go to the future and the future only and not here? Would you take it? I mean, currently, I feel like with the state of the world,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be that confident.
With the
But
state
if
of the
I-
world, I'm not sure we have a future. So.
Yeah, but if I knew that there was a future that existed and whatever there, like...
I mean, if I met someone who was from the future and they told me that things are as big an improvement now compared to the 60s, like compared to then as it is from
Yeah.
now to the 60s, I'd absolutely take it, yeah. But
then you would also be leaving everybody that you knew, like
Yeah.
everything you were working on or cared about there.
I mean, if I
but
knew there was a way to
she
get
got
back.
to take Harlan, so, it
Yeah.
was... And Lila's somewhere.
Yeah. And Lila's a freaking mimic. I sort of called it, but not the right
Not the
way.
right one, yeah.
She's so much more better. But it's one of those things where the moment I realised what was going on, suddenly everything she'd done made so much more sense.
But it was like I literally said, I think I said it in our, I don't know if it was one of those where I had an afterthought after we stopped filming, but so I did call. Well, I've said this several times, first and second season, to be fair. It said on July 19th, whatever the date was.
Yeah.
It was like 30 children. There was
Yeah.
more
Way
of
more
them.
than 7,
He just
yeah.
found 7.
Yeah.
So I was saying, like, where were all the other ones? And guess we found one.
Yeah.
The whole Harlan thing is strange because it was obviously not. He wasn't born on the same day, so he's not one of those.
Yeah.
It was that there was some kind of power transfer from Vanya, which I feel needs to be a little bit more explained. Hopefully, it is in the
Absolutely,
future.
yeah, because there's a lot more there.
It's
than
quite an
needs to be
interesting
said.
power to just like breathe life into someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Luther gave Alison mouth to mouth. She didn't turn into some super strong like
That'd be cool if she
monkey
did
dude. Like it would be, but Lila, yeah. So obviously Five was able to fix that issue in the fact that they didn't all get shot and died, but
Lila
the
didn't get the clothes that she
Swede
needed.
came in
Yeah.
and shot the handler before she could tell her the truth that it was her, and in the previous alteration where she killed all of them, she was like, they were my family, so she would have gone with them knowing that information. But because the Swede came in and shot her, she never got to get that answer, and so she just freaked out and left.
He went from fixing everything to ruining everything in 5 seconds, just like he always does.
So either in this new universe, which doesn't make sense because Ben is definitely there with his weird haircut.
Dodgy haircut.
Yeah, which I'm glad about, though. I was so sad that Ben was dead. But it's going to be weird because he's not there, Ben. But so you'd have them, say they're all the same Umbrella Academy with those, like they're the same people, which they might be, they might not be. I'll have to go back and have a look at the silhouettes because I was just taking everything in.
I think just the fact that they deliberately didn't even show us silhouettes makes me think it's not the same people, and the reason they haven't...
That's what makes me think it is the same people.
But the reason they didn't show us the silhouettes is because they're still hiring people, so they didn't have the right silhouettes to show.
No,
same thing with Walking Dead and The Masked Guy.
Yeah, the fact that they had them silhouetted out was what made me think afterwards that it was actually them, because Ben was there. Is it just an alternate universe iteration of them? But then I feel like the dad would recognise them better if it was them. But he's quite smart, so maybe he'd be like, why are there all these doppelgangers of my kids here? You never know. Because if it is other people, then that's like 15 we've got of the 30.
Still a few more seasons to go.
See, because we would have all of the
2 sevens.
All of our 7, another 7, well, maybe 6, because there's Ben.
Oh, yeah, true.
Maths. And then Lila, of course.
Yeah.
So...
14.
Yeah. I feel like Lila's power is like, I was going to say one of the best ones, because she can obviously copy anybody else's power, but we never really got to test that theory of whether she can copy all of theirs at once.
Well, did you ever watch Heroes?
No.
It was a bit shit. But there was a character in that called Peter Petrelli whose power was the same as Lila's, and that he could, whenever he met another superhero, he could like absorb their powers and keep them in.
There's a few, I think, that are like
but
that.
The thing is, it's quite hard to write that well, which is why in later seasons they limited it to one per person.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if she was limited to one power at a time, just because that makes her not so ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah. I mean, we've had both her and Diego say that they love each other, like 2 other people, so you know that they're telling the truth.
Yeah.
So obviously you kind of want them to...
Star-crossed lovers.
Yeah, and we really liked... Obviously we started this season saying that we absolutely loved Lila's character.
Still do. If anything, I'd like her more now. She's badass.
Yeah.
She absolutely ruined the whole Umbrella Academy.
Well, you would with all of their powers.
Yeah.
The interception of Alison's one mid-rumour where she just flipped it on her was pretty cool.
That was fucking savage.
I do think, like, this episode was a good, like, final showdown, but I feel like it was a little, like, not in a bad way, it was really good, but I feel like after episodes 8 and 9, it felt tame in a way, like, because episodes 8 and 9 was such a mind fuck, just constantly we're like, oh my god, all this stuff's happening. But then there's still the whole Hargreaves question, alien dude.
Do we think this Hargreaves is the same Hargreaves and thus is also still an alien
unless
monster?
there was an imposter Hargreaves and this Hargreaves is
No, but I mean, like, do you think Sparrow Academy Hargreaves is the same alien thing that
no, but that's
Umbrella
what I mean.
Academy
It
Hargreaves
could be
was?
2 different. But was Umbrella Academy Hargreaves even that Hargreaves?
Oh.
Like their one from the present?
I kind of feel like it was, otherwise it'd be a bit pointless.
Well, why? Why wasn't that could have been
What would be the point of revealing that he was actually an alien if he's dead in the present day and we're never going to see him again?
The guy that revealed himself to be an alien to the Magnificent 12 doesn't have
wasn't
to be
the OG Hargreaves?
Yeah. I feel like Hargreaves is pretty smart, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that he kind of knew about his kids being there when they would be seeing him anyway. So I feel like he may have had some time travel in the first place anyway. So
when I heard is that the same, I didn't mean literally the same. I mean, does Sparrow Academy Hargreaves, like, is he also an alien wearing a skin suit, or was that something specific to Umbrella Academy Hargreaves? Yeah. Not they're literally the same alien.
No, yeah, but that's what I mean. As in, there's probably different entities of Hargreaves. There might be one that's not an alien. There might be one that is. There might be several. I don't know. I'm just saying
we'll find
that
out next season, I guess.
we don't know We don't know if the one that brought up Umbrella Academy and died or whatever, was that same Hargreaves they saw in the past or the same one that they've seen in the future. Like, God knows.
It's just...
Because we know they were sending people to space
Yeah.
and, like, monkeys to space and all of the, like, there's so many questions. The end of this season kind of answered some. Like, I'm glad Handler's dead.
Yeah, I was getting a bit bored of her.
I like her, but she deserved to die. And she deserved to get some comeuppance. Like,
I never
the
would have
Swedes
called...
joined the cult, which is funny.
I never would have called the Swede being the one to kill Handler.
I forgot about him, honestly, because they weren't that interesting, to be honest, throughout the
they were
season.
lame.
And at that point, I was like, who would be there to shoot them? And the gunshot went off, and because it was like a semi-automatic or something, I was like, it's not Sissy. And then it was him, which is great. And now he's with the cult people. Looks like Dave's still going to war.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping he'd get off the bus at the end.
Yeah.
But, oh well. Maybe that was just going to basic training and he'd muster out. Ross would fire him.
I think it still ended well. It's still a lot of questions for next season.
We have to remember this is the end of the season. It's not the end of the series. So there's a lot of time left for them to answer these ridiculous questions they've posed in the last 2
but it's always
episodes.
harder when you know that you've got to wait for ages to find out these answers. But I feel like it ended well.
It did.
And what we wanted from the season, it's what we said before about a lot of things being repeated from the first season, but the difference would be if they actually did all pull together and actually sort themselves out, and they
really
did.
Yeah.
And now they've just come home and everything's fucked, so they don't know what to do now. But...
I'm really my biggest hope for season 3 is that they don't immediately just fracture upon returning to, like, they're in 2019 now. They've got a threat in the Sparrow Academy. I'm really hoping that we get a season of the Umbrella Academy working together from day one.
Yeah.
And, like, they can have a bit of a wobble in the middle like they did at the start of episode 10 where they all got in the car. But I hope we just get a united Umbrella Academy versus a united Sparrow Academy. And then some resolution at the end. And there's no more fracturing and silly infighting nonsense.
I mean, it'd be cool if they weren't. They probably are going to be rivals because the whole thing's called the Umbrella Academy, but... You know, it'd be cool if they can find some common ground, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably won't be that simple, but you know what I mean. Like, I hope the Umbrella Academy work together as a focused team.
Unless, like the X-Men, the Umbrella Academy takes in all the Sparrow Academy people and just grows into a much bigger Umbrella Academy. Like...
Or Sparrow Academy.
Yeah, but it's called Umbrella Academy. They're not going to change the show, like, 3 seasons in. It's now called Sparrow Academy.
Spin-off.
I feel like if anyone was going to absorb someone else, it'd be that.
It's funny when you mentioned them being like the X-Men before. I was this close to saying, I wonder if we'll meet like a Brotherhood of Mutants, like an evil version of the Umbrella Academy. And then the freaking series ends, and that may be potentially what we get.
They're not necessarily evil.
It does give a hope that
I don't want to see an evil
Ben will join them in the end.
Yeah, I don't want to see an evil Ben. But if he's alive and mixed emotions.
I know that was just that finale was a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it answered a lot of questions, but it was kind of draining. Like, I watched that and finished, and I was just like, I felt too much in too short a time. I need a cup of tea. I
think it was like that. All 3 episodes combined kind of was a bit
much
draining. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, one thing I have to add, like, I've been sort of thinking this all season, but I really need to mention it now. The actor playing 5 is so good. He's so good that I keep forgetting he's not actually a 60-year-old guy trapped in a kid's body.
I always think he's an old person trapped in it.
He's actually like, 15, 16-year-old actor.
He's
and
incredible.
He is amazing.
Really, really good. Like, I always think that. I think I'm watching an old person in Giles' body, and to actually pull all of that stuff off. And he's just his whole like condescending attitude and everything that he's just like he
really he just massively pulls off the whole kind of 60-year-old master assassin trapped in a 15-year-old's body, and it's just he was brilliant. Diego was brilliant.
We've also now got an old 5 though running around in present day.
Yeah, maybe that's what fucked everything up.
Maybe.
Nah.
Maybe it's 5's fault. I don't know.
Oh yeah, another thing. two things I want in season 3: everyone being together, and it not being Vanya's fault this time.
Yeah.
Someone else needs to be at fault for fucking everything up.
I think they've hopefully moved past that at this point.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole issue, was her blaming herself, and then Ben went in to
Yeah.
obviously say that, you know, it isn't your fault, and this all happened to you, and this is fine, and pulled her out of it.
Yeah.
And then she was able to control her powers incredibly, like when she took out all of the commissions.
And then it got thrown right back at her.
Yeah.
Freaking Lila. But yeah, so yeah, 5 amazing this season. Diego amazing this season. Alison amazing this season. Vanya was pretty good. Luther was pretty
Luther
good.
grew on
Klaus
me,
kind of annoyed me.
Klaus, like...
He was just Klaus.
He's just Klaus, yeah. But
there's only so many times we can...
He didn't really have much going on in the season, and he's just, you know, a constant bit of a liability. I would really like to see his powers a lot better than that, because the first episode where we saw them kind of fighting that fight that we then had to go back in time from, but he was like summoning the armies and stuff like that, and you never really get to see anything like that from Klaus. Like when we were all fighting and Klaus and Alison and Luther were hugging, and you were like, well, them guys can't really do anything. And I was like, well, Klaus probably could actually do something to help.
I mean, if you're fighting a bunch of people with guns, send ghosts at them.
Yeah.
Ghosts aren't afraid of guns.
Yeah, exactly. Right then. Well, end of a season. So that was, thank you for watching with us. That was actually really good season. A lot of stuff to think about afterwards. But if you enjoyed our reactions, we'll definitely be doing next season when it comes out. And we've got some other shows coming up soon for you. Do let us know if there are any other shows that you would like to see us react to. And don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe, that really helps us out. Comment down below, give us your thoughts. And until then, take care, guys.